guys, so I am off of work and wanted to update you guys. So I called my doctor today and set up my first appointment, which will be on February 18th. Obviously you guys won't be seeing this until way later on. I don't even know the time frame yet, but yeah, so I'm going tomorrow though to have blood work done because of my history with miscarriages and stuff like that. We're gonna do some blood work just to check and make sure everything is growing properly. So I'm gonna go in the morning and then I'm gonna go again on a Friday. So just to make sure everything's doubling like it should. So I will keep you guys updated. I just went to Walmart. I got 2 more tests and then I'm gonna make a little box for Dwight to open. I'm just gonna tell him, like I said earlier, that I ordered him another Christmas present and it's just now getting here. So I will film all of that for you guys, but that is the update that I have for now. Good morning, guys. So I haven't decided if this is all gonna be one video or if I'm gonna do 2 videos. More than likely it's just all gonna be one video if things are going how we think they're going. So just to update you guys, since getting blood work, I shared with you the first blood work day, which my HCG was at 1158, and then I went back 2 days later and it had only gone up to 1400. So I came back today to have more blood work done. That's where I'm at right now. I just got back in the car from doing that. So we're waiting today to see where it's at today. If it's dropping, then it may be just a miscarriage, but she's thinking, well, they told me to be aware of the possibility of it being an ectopic pregnancy, which so far seems like probably what is happening. I'm not having pain or anything like that yet. So depending on what today's levels are, she's going to do an ultrasound and see kind of what's going on, if it is ectopic. There's tons of scenarios that it could be, so I'm trying to stay hopeful, but I've pretty much accepted the fact that this is probably not a viable pregnancy, and that's okay. God does have a plan, and right now just may not be in his plan for us to have another baby. And I don't know if I shared before, like, we don't try like by the books. We just don't prevent it ever. So this one just kind of happened, and so yeah, but we'll just continue with that, and if we're meant to have another child, we will, and then if not, we won't. But I won't say never, but for a while I will not prevent it, because I know that it's possible for me to carry a child and have a healthy baby. So I would definitely love to have more kids, even if it's just one more. But like I said, Avery's amazing, and if we don't have any more, then that's fine too. But yeah, so that's kind of the update. It is 8:48. They usually don't call till like 2 or 3. So hopefully they will maybe try to get them back early today, so that if I need to come in for an ultrasound, I can hopefully do that today, because I'm off today, versus trying to like rush up here in the morning and then go to work and all that stuff. So anyways, if it is ectopic, 99% sure I'm gonna have to have surgery, which really sucks, but I guess it is what it is. I really don't have time to have surgery, as like selfish and crazy as that sounds, but my boss is off on maternity leave. We're so slammed and booked at work, like I don't need to miss work. I don't even know how that's gonna happen if I have to do this. And then of course this week is Avery's birthday and her party this weekend, so it's just like, it's a lot, and it's hard to not stress. And there, it's the biggest thing, don't stress, but it's really hard not to. So I'm just trying to hang in there and try to be a little hopeful, but I have come to terms with what could be. So that is all I have right now. I will update you guys this afternoon when I know more, and we'll just have to go from there. Hey guys, if you hear him in the background, I'm just going to update you guys really quickly. They just called with my labs, and it's over 2,000. I can't remember what exactly she said. So from Friday to today, it at least went up 600. I don't remember what she said, but it was 2,000 something. So I'm scheduled to go in tomorrow morning for an ultrasound so that we can see what is going on. So we'll have a definite answer tomorrow, and then hopefully we'll be able to wrap this video up with however it's supposed to be wrapped up. So thank you guys if you are still here and watching. If you want to join us on this journey, whatever it may come of it, hit that red subscribe button down below and join our little adventures that we have here. It goes from infertility to having a baby, back to infertility, like who knows what's going on, you guys. But anyways, hope you are along for the ride. We would love to have you, and I will update you guys in the morning. All right, guys, hello. It is 3 o'clock. I left my house at 8 o'clock this morning, and I have been at that hospital all day. So I went in this morning, had the ultrasound, and they did find, sorry, my nose is running from crying, but whatever. They did find this to be a tubal ectopic pregnancy. So it's been a day. It's been very traumatic. I have been rushed around that hospital on every floor like I'm literally about to die. Which honestly, I've had 4 miscarriages. One was really traumatic and painful. And then there's this, and I've given birth, which was also very traumatic and painful. But this is like a whole nother level of emotion. Now, it's not so much painful yet, thank God, but it could have been, and these situations are very life-threatening. And so that's like the scariest part about it, is like your life is literally in danger when this happens. Because if it were to rupture, so basically the embryo implanted in my tubes is actually on my left side and is growing in there. And it's been growing, not obviously as fast as like a normal pregnancy, but it has been growing, and it grew significantly over the weekend based on my levels. So if it were to rupture and bust that tube, then I could hemorrhage and obviously die and all of these things. So it is very scary to hear those kinds of things, but it is the truth and it is what happens. So my options were to get this shot. It's like a chemotherapy shot. To tell you exactly what it is. It is a medicine that stops cells from dividing. So it's just an injection, and it just pretty much, I guess, kills it, and then it like dissolves hopefully and all that stuff. So it's a 20% chance that it doesn't work, and I might have to have surgery anyways. And then also it could still rupture within this process. So it's just kind of one of those things, like, we hope this works, and if it's working, then it's taking effect. And then your other option is surgery, which is a laparoscopic surgery. I've had that done before, and they just go in and take it out. The surgery, however, does risk tubal damage, which in turn can maybe cause problems in that tube, and therefore lowers your risk with pregnancy. And as you guys know, we've been through a lot of infertility, unexplained infertility, and so I didn't want to have the surgery. For one, I do not have time to have the surgery, and then obviously if that's what I needed to do, we would do it. But because we had this option of the shot, that is what we chose. But I also don't want to make our chances of a future pregnancy even lower than they already seem to be. So I chose the shot. So what I had to do was I had to go and have blood work done again, just so we can know what number we're starting out with today. and then they ordered the shot. It has to be ordered through like a special pharmacy, and it's like ordered for like your specific like height and weight and all that stuff, and then you have to wait for it to be ready. So it took like an hour and a half, I'd say, almost 2 hours, no, about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to be ready. So I went and picked it up, and then I had to go back to the office. It was a dosage that required 2 injections, so thankfully they just had another nurse come in and do them both at one time. The side effects is like nausea, diarrhea, bleeding, things like that. I definitely feel the nausea already, and I also got super hot, which she said you may feel really flush after this. So they had me sit in the office for 20 minutes after, just to make sure there was no crazy reactions. And as you can tell, I am a little flushed, but I have also been crying all day. So that is what has happened. I don't know how I'm gonna like put this video together, but I do want to share this with you guys. I did share on my Facebook like for an unspoken prayer request the other day, so I want everyone that prayed for me then to know what they prayed for. Again, I share my journey. I share the good, the bad, the ugly. This is just life, and we don't want to feel alone. And I've watched so many YouTube videos over the last few days of this possible situation, and so I know that this happens. I don't really know that there's anything you can do to prevent it. It's just kind of one of those things that happens. But I'm glad that I'm very in tune with my body, because technically today I was only 3 weeks and 3 days pregnant. And so they kind of thought it was crazy that I already knew last week that I was pregnant almost a week ago. But I just knew, and I'm very in tune with like what my body is doing, what it's supposed to be doing, and what it's not supposed to be doing. And so I knew I was pregnant from like the minute it happened, basically. And everyone thinks that's crazy, but I don't know. I've always been really in tune with my body, especially since the miscarriages. So just like when I got pregnant with Avery, I knew right away. So yeah, that's kind of what's happened. I've been a mess all day, so I kind of had to wait all day to like get it together to be able to sit here and film this for you guys, because I did want to share, because I've done some clips leading up to this, as you guys have seen already. But yeah, I just wanted to share this with you guys. Don't know what the future holds. Only God knows what plan He has for us, and I know that this is just a part of His plan. I know that He obviously doesn't think now is the time for baby number 2, and that is fine with me. I accepted a long time ago that God has a plan for us, and whatever is in His plan will be. I'm just happy to have not had the worst of this happen yet, but I will keep you guys updated. So what happens from here is I go on Friday, and today is Tuesday, by the way, but I go Friday for blood work again, and then I'll go back on Tuesday for more blood work. And basically they just want to see that the number is going back down, and eventually should like be back down to 0, I think 5 or 0. I think it's usually 0. So they just want to see that it's going down and it's going away and all of that, because like I said, there's a 20% chance that this shot doesn't work, and I would need surgery anyways. So we just have to keep an eye on blood work, and then keep an eye myself on pains. Specifically, she said like shoulder pains, stomach pains, cramping, things like that. So like severe pains. And if those happen, we just have to go straight to the ER, because that means that it's probably rupturing. So praying to God that does not happen. And then hopefully Friday it will have gone down, and we will see that it is working. But yeah, I thank you guys so much for following along on my journey. And if you're new here and this is the first time you're watching, hello, welcome. I hope you will subscribe and join us on this journey. So yeah, I think I'm going to cut out some of the other video that I posted, but we were not trying for this pregnancy. So again, I accepted a long time ago, God has a plan. So we don't track ovulation, I don't track all of that stuff. I just track my period and make sure I have a period every month. And then whatever happens will happen. So we were not trying for this pregnancy, but since having Avery and being cleared, we have not prevented it, because God has a plan, and whatever his plan for me is what will be, and that is fine with me. So sometimes I feel like I'm selfish and I should just be happy for the child that I have and stop worrying about having more children. But again, that goes back to God's plan. If we're meant to have more children, then he will bless us with more children. So we're just going to leave that up to him. And that is pretty much all I have for this video. Like I said, subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us along on this journey. I will keep you guys updated. I do plan on continuing regularly scheduled vlogs and stuff. I haven't been vlogging these past few days because I've spent a lot of time going back and forth to the doctor and trying to get to work and taking care of Avery and stuff. So it's just been a lot. But I do plan on getting back to some vlogs and stuff, so I will keep you guys updated on what's going on. You can follow me on Instagram. I may start updating on my stories, just because I probably will post this video this afternoon for you guys. I know it's still fresh and early or whatever, but I just want to share with you guys because I just think telling your story is a beautiful thing, because nobody should go through life alone in any situation that you may be in. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave them below and I'll be happy to answer them. But I'm going to run into Walmart real quick and grab something that I need, and then I will see you guys later. Bye.